Not everyone experiences your presence the same way. While some people feel inspired by you, others may feel challenged by what you represent. And today we're going to explore why. So, who feels threatened by you and why? So, we're going to dive deep into it. Just to let you guys know, this is a collective reading. There are no piles, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Who feels threatened by you? This is somebody who's um in your vicinity. This could be like a neighbor. Oh, I heard a cousin. Oh, for some of you, it's like a family member. Mm-mm. Something about your strength. Oh, this person feels like you're a threat to their stability or their position. Okay. Ooh. This is somebody who could be an authority figure. I can't even speak. An authority figure. So who feels threatened by you? Who feels threatened by you? Who feels threatened by you? Ooh, we have the Three of Swords. Somebody who feels rejected, or somebody who feels like they can't compete because they don't compare to you. Like they feel rejected or they feel isolated or left out in the cold. So who feels threatened by you? Who feels threatened by you? We have somebody who sees you as competition with the Five of Wands. Whew. Okay, there's heaviness between you and this person. This is someone who is always tit for tat. Like, and they always have to one up you. They like, let's say if you announce like an accomplishment, or you talk about your wins, this person always have to say like something, like they always have to one up you in a way where they make your accomplishments seems insignificant. They always do that. Okay, with the Five of Wands, and there's also a lot of tension and conflict between the two of you. Like, you guys don't mesh well together. So who feels threatened by you? We have the Knight of Wands, someone who loves the attention. This is like a joker. This is someone who is always loud. I heard obnoxious, but they're loud. They always want to get attention. This is someone who, like, they feel threatened by every little thing. Like, this person wants to be the number one in the room. They don't like competition, and they feel like you are competition, and they feel like you are winning. That's the thing. I feel like you're just being yourself. You're minding your own business, doing your own thing, being your own self, like just doing your own thing, like, operating in your own element. While this person is putting on a show, they're putting on the front, they're performing with the Knight of Wands. This is a performer. This is somebody who is extremely loud. Like, when they walk into a room, it's like they don't let their presence be known. It's their voice that speaks, that announce them. They don't let their presence announce their energy, announce their presence. Okay, so who feels threatened by you? Yeah, somebody who's always clocking you. They're always watching you. This is somebody who watches you on social media constantly with the Page of Swords. Like, they definitely have fake accounts watching you. Yeah, this is someone who's a number one fan, but they're a fan in denial. They act like they don't care about what you got going on, what you're doing, where you're going, the things that you are, like how you're progressing in your career, like the accomplishments that you have, like you traveling the world, making moves, reaching milestones that you've set for yourself. This person acts like they don't see you, but they do with the Page of Swords. Who feels threatened by you? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. This is definitely somebody in your vicinity, somebody close to you. This could be like, that's what I was saying, like family member, a cousin, a sibling for some of you, same sex sibling. So if like, this could be like, if you're a woman, it's your sister. If you're a man, this is your brother. But others of you, it could even be opposite sex. So if you are a woman, it could be your brother that's like secretly competing with you and is threatened by you. But this is somebody that is in your social circle with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is not like a stranger watching you on social media and they feel threatened by your success. No, this is somebody who has close proximity to you, some sort of access to you, even if you guys are not close friends or not tight like that. This person has some sort of access, some sort of proximity. So they may be watching you through other people's platform. So let's say, for instance, you block this person, or like you're not really in contact with this person, they're definitely watching through another means of like social media account, like with the Page of Swords. So who feels threatened by you? Who feels threatened by you? We have the Seven of Pentacles. This individual is extremely invested in you, invested in your life. This is somebody who knows every little detail about your life. Like this is somebody who is like investigating you thoroughly. Okay, when I say thoroughly, like this person, if they could like follow you in the bathroom to see how you take the number two, they won't do it. Like this is that type of person. Holy moly, like they're extremely invested and they are obsessed with you. So who feels threatened? Yeah, this is somebody that you're emotionally withdrew from. You guys were close at one point in time, but you rejected this person. Like the dynamic between the two of you is no longer the same. So if you guys were tight at one point in time, you guys are no longer tight like that. Like you, I feel like there is a sense of obligation to this person because of family obligation, or yeah, I feel like it's something like that, like either family obligation or you live in that neighborhood or something, or this is somebody in your community if it's not like a family member or a neighbor. So if it's like somebody in your community, sometimes you do have to cross paths with this person because of like mutuals. Like let's say if there's a wedding or baby shower, they might be invited, you might be invited, and then you guys have no choice but to be in the same environment. But I'm getting like this is somebody that you emotionally withdrew from. So who feels threatened by you? Who feels threatened by you? Wow. We have the Lovers. Okay, so Gemini energy. And if you are a Gemini and it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Okay, like what? This person, I feel like with the Lovers energy, this could be somebody who could question your values, or your values are not in alignment with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you guys are not in alignment, or you walked away from certain ideology that this person holds that just don't fit well with you. So who feels threatened by, ooh, Seven of Swords, somebody who's deceptive. This person's clocking you. Like I'm telling you, like when I say like thoroughly, thoroughly, like this is someone who is plotting, scheming with the Seven of Swords. Okay, they're trying to be strategic, they're trying to outmaneuver or outdo you. This person's also trying to figure out what you got going on, because I feel like with the Eight of Cups, you're no longer in a, like associated with this person. You're no longer chilling with this person. So they may not have, they do have close proximity, but not to the extent where they have front row seat to your life. They don't have front row seat. They have like back row seat because of the proximity to you, because of other people that you guys know and have in common. But this is somebody who's plotting. Okay, so who feels threatened by you? We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, somebody who feels burdened or challenged by your authority. They feel challenged by your presence, your magnetic aura. Yeah, this is somebody who feels burdened, or like I said earlier, they know that they can't compete with you because they don't compare. That's why the Three of Swords is there. They already feel like a failure or inferior to you. So who feels threatened by you? Who feels threatened by you? What do we have here? We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who could be jealous of your influence, your charisma, your charm, your capabilities. Okay, this person could be jealous of that. So who feels threatened by, ooh, your drive and determination with a Chariot? This is somebody who's threatened by your strong-willed nature. Okay, your leadership qualities and your leadership potential. This is why this person, they could be in a leadership position, but they don't really have leadership authority. Like they don't really have that. They don't have that power. Like people don't really respect them like that. They may respect the title that they hold, but not them as the person. So you may not have the title, but people respect you. So this could be something that this person is struggling with. So who feels threatened by you? Yeah, Six of Swords, somebody that you walked away from, somebody that you're keeping your distance from, okay? You're no longer invested in this person. So who feels threatened by you? Yeah, Three of Cups. This is somebody that you used to be friends with. Like I said, you guys used to chill together, collaborate, hang out, celebrate together. There's definitely a sense of familiarity with this person. You know who this is. I kind of feel like this is just confirmation. Like this reading is just confirmation. It's not like you are wondering who this person is. You already know. I get the feeling that my collective know who this person is because of like all the characteristics that they're displaying, all the behavior that they're displaying. They fit that description. So we have 333, mind, body, and soul. Maybe you see this number often. You are more aligned with your true self than this person is. This is like a chameleon. They don't know who they are. Like this is the type of person when they hang around, let's say for instance, I'll just give you an example. This person hangs around Christian, then now they're Christian. They behave like a Christian. Then they hang around with atheists, then they're atheists. They hang around with spiritualists, then they're spiritualists. Like everybody that they hang around with, they switch up. Like you don't really know who this person is, like to their core. Like they don't have like they're not a sovereign individual. They switch up. Like they can't stay true to themselves. So who feels threatened by you? Who feels threatened by you? Guys, Eight of Cups, you walked away from this friendship, from this partnership, from this collaboration, whatever it is. I feel like this is a sibling. It's giving third house energy. Third house is sibling energy, right? So, and we have Gemini energy. I just feel like for some of you, it's like a sibling. I heavily, not for all of you, but or somebody that you considered a brother or a sister if it's not blood relative, if it's not blood, like your actual sibling. This is what I'm getting here. So who feels threatened by you? Yeah, somebody that you are distancing yourself from, or you put up a boundary with this person, you cut them off. Like, and I think you did it abruptly, and that's what's like crushing this person with the Three of Swords. They may have thought that they were going to have a special place in your life, regardless of how they treat you. So who feels threatened by you? Hmm. Page of Cups. This is somebody that you were once close with. I'm telling you, there was some sort of closeness. There was some sort of emotional rapport with this person with the Three of Cups, or the Three of Cups, wow, with the Page of Cups. But I feel like now you're just like, with the Eight of Cups being here twice, you emotionally withdrew from this person completely. So who feels threatened by you? We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they're threatened by your mind, your intellect, because I feel like the Queen of Swords is you. You establish a strong boundary with this person, and you are upholding the boundary. You're like, you're not gonna come clean my face. Like you're not gonna come act like you don't know what you did, and then you're gonna just come back like everything's okay. Why do they feel threatened by you? Why do they feel threatened? Wow, Three of Swords. There's an element of reject or feeling inferior. They feel inferior to you. I feel like they're also another reason why they feel threatened by you is because you may know something about them that they do not want to be disclosed. Like they don't want you to tell like your side of the story because maybe this person's running their mouth on you and like telling lies, and you like you know the truth about them. So this person feels like, oh my gosh, like like you could expose me. So they could be scared of that. So who feels threatened by you? Why they feel threatened by you? Oh, Four of Cups. You're emotionally disengaged. They're threatened because they don't have any type of power over you. This could be somebody who's very manipulative, emotionally manipulative, and their emotional manipulation or blackmail doesn't work on you. Maybe this person tried to do emotional blackmail and it didn't work. So they feel threatened by I feel like it's because you know something about them. And you have some sort of a leverage over them. Like you could, if you wanted to blackmail them, emotionally blackmail them, you can. You have that power, and they're threatened by that. So who feels threatened? Why do you feel threatened by you? Yes, justice, because they know they did something to you and they're afraid of you exposing them. So now they see you as a threat because you have some sort of like leverage. Okay. Oh my God, I'm seeing something, but okay, perfect. I removed it. I know you guys probably can see it, but I'm like, what is this? Yeah, this person with the justice card. Mm-mm. Yeah, because they know you have, they are also threatened by your integrity. They may have done something to you, especially with the Seven of Swords, and they thought that you were going to retaliate, and they thought they would like they were going to be able to use that as leverage or dirt on you to show that, oh, you see, you're not as good as you claim to be, you're not as righteous as you claim to be, or you're not as, you don't have like high integrity like you claim to have. But after they did what they did to you, they realized that you're not like them. You're not going to do them dirty the same way that they did you dirty. And they're threatened by that because they thought that you were going to behave the same way that they would have behaved. Like, let's say if you would have done something to them, not out of malice, but I feel like this person did something to you out of malice because their jealousy started to flaring up because people were like taking to you and they did something and now they're like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have done that. But then it's like you have receipts and they don't. All they have is like their mouth, running their mouth, but you have proof with the justice card. You could deliver justice. You don't have nothing to worry about. Like, you sleep well at night. This person doesn't. So who feels threatened? Why they feel threatened by you? Ooh, I'm not even surprised the Six of Wands came out. They feel threatened by you because of your power, your notoriety, the way that people respect. Didn't I say that you may not have the title, but you have the respect, and they have the title, but they don't have the respect? I'm telling you, that's why they're threatened by you. Your power is because of your character. Their power is because of their title. You guys are not the same. Like I said, they can't compete where they don't compare. So why they feel threatened by you? Why they feel, ooh, Nine of Pentacles. You're self-made. You're self-made. You live a life of luxury. This is somebody who maybe like they got their success through their family. It's like they were built from their family, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if somebody's built, like their family built them up and they had a solid foundation, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's beautiful. That's a blessing. However, I don't feel like this is the case for this person. I feel like this is somebody who, yes, maybe they have like their family is wealthy or they have some sort of connection, and they look down on other people that may not have the same foundation that they have. But this person could be threatened by your character, your capabilities. The Knight of Pentacles is a self-made energy. That means you build your own, like everything that you have, all the luxurious things that you have, all of those skill sets, those talent is through your own merit. Nobody gave it to you. You earned it through your own blood, sweat, and tears. This person does not have that. It was handed to them. They didn't earn it, and they feel threatened by that because that's real power when you earn that. Not, it wasn't given to you. You didn't have to, like, you actually worked for it and it was built out of off of your own merit. This person doesn't have that, and that's why they're threatened. Why they feel threatened by you? Just one card, please, Spirit. Why they feel threatened by you? Oh, we have the Six of Cups. I feel like also the way that people love you, your purity, your innocence. This person, I feel like they have a wicked heart. They may come from wealth or notoriety or something because of their family name, but this person's wicked. Like, their heart is dark and yours is not. You're pure. Yeah, you make mistakes. Like, you're human, right? You make mistakes, but you don't have malice in your heart. This person does. They do have malice. Okay? So who feels threatened by you and why? We're going to be using the astro dice to get a little bit more confirmation of who this person could be. It could be your sign or this person's sign, okay? So who feels threatened by you? Who feels threatened by you? So we have fourth house, Jupiter, and then we have Sagittarius. Wow. I feel like this is your energy. Okay, you expanded. You may have been somebody who traveled a lot when you were younger. I feel like some of you could be biracial, or if you're not biracial, you were born like in the States, Canada, or UK, or whatever, but your parents are from a foreign land. Like you're not, like you may be like I said, you could be like born in the land that you're in, but your parents are foreigners. That's what I'm getting here for some of you. You may have travel. I feel like also with I feel like this is more you than this person, because I'm getting like your mind is expanded. You're the type of person that has a lot of wisdom, knowledge, expertise. There's something about your mind, about your expansion, that this person's jealous of and threatened by. This is somebody who could be small minded. They like, this is somebody who does not understand different cultures, or they're not well versed, they're not cultured, and they're not well traveled. This is somebody who stays within their own little circle, and their mind is not expanded. Like, you can't really have a conversation with this person because they're so um like stuck on how things are always been, so they don't really have that open-mindedness to understand someone's perspective or their struggles. Like, this is somebody who looks down on everybody who does not have what they have, and they feel like all they like if they have money, that's all that matters. But their character, like how they treat people like trash. This is what I'm getting here. Like, very bad character. But you're not like that. That's why people respect you. That's why I feel like, when I was saying like about the money or like the status, like that status, I was saying that they could be a leader or whatever, like a manager, but I feel like it's just their family name. So their family name gives them like it opens doors for them because of their family name. You Doors are open for you because of your character. Your character holds more weight than this person's family name. Okay? So that's all I have for the collective. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.